last night was night 2 of doing my CPAP therapy. You know, the mask to help you breathe for sleep apnea. And one of the side effects that was listed on the manual thing that I got was about dreaming. Now, I think I've mentioned before, I have quite vivid, intense dreams anyway. I mean, that's just normal for me. But oh my God, last night, the dreams that I was having, they were so real. So right down to the smells, the textures, every single little thing couldn't have been any more real. It was, I don't know, it was like I was really there. It was like I was awake, you know. It was so very bizarre. But to make matters worse, the whole dream process was about me being with my ex-wife. And I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. Just woke up, just instantly, just wide awake for no reason. And I was just laying there thinking about what had happened. And it just made me fucking incredibly upset, you know. It was like the dream was like reality. It was that intense. It was that vivid, you know. And then the click of a switch, I was awake, you know, just staring at the roof, and I could not turn off again. And I didn't go back to sleep then, but it was an awful feeling, you know. I'm not going to give up with a CPAP, obviously, because, you know, I want to get better and lower the blood pressure and all that sort of stuff. So I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, but it's just those dreams. I wouldn't mind so much if I was dreaming about something else, but when it's about the loved one, you know, that you've just split up with, I mean, that's just, it's like sheer fucking torture, you know. Out of all the things in the world I could have dreamed about, it was about that, you know. And I know, you know, it's still raw in my mind and playing on my emotions and all that, so obviously I'm going to dream about it. But I tell you, it's just so bloody painful, you know. And I laid in bed for a couple of hours just trying to get back to sleep, but I was just reliving every moment of my marriage, thinking about that, you know, until it just exhausted me, and I got up and got a cup of tea and tried to focus on something else. But yeah, it wasn't a good night, you know. It was a good sleep up until 2 o'clock, but it was just hampered by that dream. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making a video saying this, but I'm logging this journey, so we'll see what happens tonight. So yeah, other than that, I've got nothing new to report really. Still the same miserable sod as I was yesterday. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow.